Okay, Ivo, look, great. Thank you for joining our YouTube videos. Perhaps you want to give us a little bit of an introduction about you, who you are, and how you knew René.
Sure. So I just graduated from the Royal College of Music. Where I studied singing. I'm going to Sandhurst next year in May. So I'm in between things at the moment. Just working at restaurant, that sort of stuff.
Okay. And how did you know René? What are your memories of René as a friend, as a
So I was at
fellow
school
girl?
with René, City of London, for secondary school. Yeah, we spent a lot of time at school, sort of messing around, and then out at parties and stuff like after school.
What was he like as a person?
He's a very funny guy. Very like everything. Nothing was too sort of serious, or nothing was ever like bad. There's always a solution, but incredibly hardworking, sort of annoyingly smart and successful. He went to Imperial to do masters whilst I was at uni next door. So sometimes I see him out in the bar afterwards, but maybe just for one before we get some revision in.
Plenty of study.
Yeah, and lots of sport as well. It's annoyingly sort of strong and athletic and smart and nice. One of those sort of people that kind of had everything really.
And people say the last person you would have expected to take his own life, and it must have come as a hell of a shock to you to hear the news. Would you remember catching the news?
Yeah, it was, and we'd been out. We spent some New Year's together that year. Spent all day together. Went out, had a great time, just like kind of normal chat. Again, like schoolmates. Completely threw me again, and no warning sign. And I don't know. It's one of those things where you think, could I have been there for him? Could I have spoken to him about it? Why didn't he talk to me about it? If he was struggling. But I suppose maybe if you're spending time with a friend, you don't really want to bring that into it. Maybe you don't want to feel like you're ruining your fun time with your mates by bringing something like that up. And you just wish that you'd known, because then you could have maybe tried to do something or got proper professional help. I mean, none of us are trained sort of psychologists or psychoanalysts. We can't give that help, but we can give the support and maybe suggest to go see someone.
Help find some support from the right causes.
Yeah.
What kind of impact has it had on you as a person going through that experience? It must be very difficult.
I think it really makes you aware that it is a kind of like a medical disease that can strike anyone, like getting flu or pneumonia. That it doesn't matter what you're like, and as you say, it's the last person you expect. It can strike anyone at any time. And yes, there is sort of stigma about it, and I don't know, you feel that you can't take a day off work, or you can't take a day off for mental health because you don't think there's anything wrong with your body, but there kind of really is. And I think it's really made me look out for other people and to really try and actively spot whether someone's not doing okay and kind of ask them. And it is tricky. It's not easy to ask someone, hey, are you having a bad time? Are you struggling?
But asking that question could make
But I think we really need to, because if your mate's got a broken leg and he's in hospital, the first thing you do is like, oh, how's your leg doing? How's your recovery? It's the same. You should be, oh yeah, I heard you were down a bit last week, how's that going? You need to do it. You wouldn't think twice if it's a kind of bodily thing, but because it's the mind, people are just completely different about it. I suppose that's what we'd like to do, talk to each other about this specific issue, tragedy that we've all had to engage with. But kind of going on from that for the rest of the time, people at work, family, friends, it just has to be something you do kind of constantly, like checking in.
And then Race4Rene came along. Max had this great idea.
Yeah, it sounded
great.
Fanciful. I mean, it still feels a bit unreal.
It's getting a bit closer now.
It's getting a bit more real. I sat on the boat with the t-shirts. it's definitely happening, which is an amazing, quite daunting prospect.
Are you looking forward to the challenge? It's going to take a lot out of everybody, physically and emotionally, I think, for quite a lot. 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, 2-3 weeks living right on top of each other. Cheek by jowl. Possibly other bits as well. But
let's save that for the extras DVD.
And something that Max did say that I didn't kind of fully appreciate when I first heard about the idea is I knew that it was going to be like a physical challenge, kind of sleep deprivation and dealing with a difficult waves, weather, all that kind of stuff. But Max was also saying that it's a chance for us all to kind of be in this boat, all from different backgrounds, different schools, rowing clubs, different kind of friends, and to really kind of process Rene's death together as something that I probably haven't done properly, really, still. So that aspect of the challenge, all being together, working through the sailing, but also working through our own kind of emotional problems or difficulties or things we don't fully kind of put to rest.
It's going to be a great opportunity with everybody together to share those experiences and be a real support for each other.
Yeah, and keep those kind of memories, share the memories that other people have. I know me and Dan, we went to Croatia with René for a bit of kind of like lads' holiday at the end of school.
Understood.
And, it was the end of the season. It was quite quiet. So actually, it was quite civilised, been quite well behaved.
I believe you.
But and those kind of memories, I really want to kind of keep alive. It's good that I can kind of be with people who are there as well, and we can talk about it and not just kind of forget or just have a couple of pictures left. That's nice.
And post-race, what do you hope René's legacy will be as a result of the effort and the work?
I hope that people realise, it could be the last person you expect. So look out for each other. If it's not just going to be the person you think it might be, it could be any of us. And I can't say the statistics, but 1 in 4 people will have some sort of mental health issue at any kind of one time. So I really hope after the race and during the build-up, if we're going out to businesses or anywhere to talk about what we're doing, to start that discussion around kind of mental health. And that's the first step, really, talking to someone, anyone, about it, and try to help each other out.
And I'm sure you'll be very successful. Ivo, thank you very much for joining our video this time around. I'm sure we'll speak many more times to come in the weeks and months ahead.
Absolutely.
Best of luck with the race.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you.